Hi, my name is Kendyll Hazzard, and I'm a modern and contemporary choreographer. This piece is called Conversations with a Wall, and you're welcome to loosely relate this to any situation where you feel like you're screaming into the void for answers. For me, it was about when I first discovered I had OCD, and at the time I was undiagnosed, and I was really confused and frustrated because I wasn't getting answers. But it also centers a lot around touch, the fear of contamination and the fear of intimacy, but also the desire for these things, especially during COVID, when touch was taboo or off limits, which really enforced these OCD tendencies. This piece centers around self-isolation and the tension between both the desire for and the fear of intimacy and contact. So of course the motif of tactile partnering versus negative space works to show this, but I also hope the audience members can pick up on the use of duets and solos contrasting each other to highlight who may have access to more secure contact and intimacy at certain points. The hands are also important communicators with both touch and tension, but then also the use of shadow is really important to me because it creates this sense of othering and apprehension that I love, and I hope that the audience can feel that these shadows are these looming, imposing barriers at some times, but then in other moments or scenarios, those shadows then serve as a means to highlight and expose certain vulnerabilities of some characters by literally blowing them up and making them larger than life. The structure of D.E.L.V.E has challenged me as a choreographer because I have the privilege of working with dancers from very different backgrounds and relationships with dance, who all have equally wonderful but very different ways of approaching a movement or priorities regarding dynamics, character, hand positioning, detail, things like that, which really push me to have to evaluate why I prioritize those things and then how I make these choices in my piece and communicate them to dancers that maybe may not see these things from the same priority list that I do. I've learned a lot about communication in this process and the assumptions that I make when I'm teaching, that something that sounds one way in my head or to me might mean something entirely different to another dancer. So I have learned to be very particular about the wordage that I use to make sure that we're all dancing in the same language, we're all using the same details, and we're all on the same page, which has been really exciting. I just want to say thank you so much to my cast for this process, and I hope you all enjoy the piece.